Hi there, Sagittarius. This is Kim with your next 3-day messages. Hope you're doing good out there. Thank you for joining me. Let's see what messages I can get for you. Opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels. And these are always for your most high. I'm using Cosmos Oracle first. And if you're interested in a private reading, I offer pre-recorded video links, private link. Based off your energy, the information is in the description box below. Make sure in the checkout section that you, or note section at checkout, that you put what you would like to ask or know from the reading. And thank you for the support with that so far. I have black body, sidereal space. Same type of message came out for Aries with the black body card. So that is talking about when you're putting in a lot of effort or energy into something, but you feel like it's not paying off or it's not giving back. So it's like an unequal exchange. And then sidereal space is the vastness, or there's more to explore. It's belonging to the planets and the stars. Rest, especially if that black body energy is meaning that you're exhausted. Microgravity is talking about resting. And then I think these two cards go together. So you have Fox P2 and the binary star. So Fox P2 is the communication gene that allows species to communicate in between each other, right? And then the binary star, those are two stars that are on a similar path or orbit. So it'd be somebody that you have something in common with. And this is about the connection or the communication between that person, or communication about, maybe it could even be about like a good job fit for you, because it's something that's going to harmonize well with you in your life. So make sure you're getting your rest with that microgravity. Sidereal space has another message that there is a higher power that is in control of everything. You have the Magician. I like the Magician. Yeah. So the Magician comes out when you have, your consciousness has reached like an awareness to, I can create, and I have all of these things to work with. I saw that Queen of Pentacles. Anything is impossible. I mean, there's nothing impossible. It stands for I'm possible, right? Sorry. There's nothing impossible for you to create, especially when it comes to like your finances here, or something with what you're wanting to receive, money that you're wanting to receive. Queen of Pentacles is going to do that very easily. Divine feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you are male or female. If you get that card, there's something that you're going to receive. Usually financial here. And you probably won't even have to put much effort into it. Something's going to come to you. Also, the Queen of Pentacles is she's known as being very caring and somebody who would give a lot of her financial help or assistance. So you could be asking yourself, especially if that card, Black Body, has something to do with this, am I getting back, you know, what I'm putting in, or is something unequal about what I give versus, you know? So I think those questions could come up too, of who you give to. And the High Priestess, well, she already knows all of the answers. Or you already know all of the answers. This is a very enlightened individual, somebody that knows about occult sciences, or like they hold hidden knowledge. They know a lot. They have probably a lot of clairs activated in them. A really good intuition. Could be guiding you with something here about the Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Nine of Cups flipping in the reverse? That's interesting. It's definitely wanting to flip in the reverse. It has to do with that black body energy. So, yeah. Okay, so the Nine of Cups, when it comes in the reverse, there can be a an unequal, like I'm giving to someone, but they've been not giving back, or it's unrequited in some way, what you've been giving. Or it can mean that what you are choosing, like out of all of the things you choose for yourself, something that you choose is actually going against you or making you unhappy. And it might be like a choice that in the long run makes us unhappy. Tell me more. So tell me more about that. Judgment. I think you're making a decision here on this about what you want to be giving to, what choices you're going to make, especially in those regards, like who you're going to be giving to, and questioning what is making you happy. Is something fulfilling, or is something making you unhappy or unfulfilled? Because judgment is like when spirit is sending the alarm clock and they're waking you up to something, and usually it's like a new path or a big decision that needs to be made regarding a new path. You do have the Hermit on the bottom. So King of Wands is holding at that spiritual fire within them that wants to take action to build things that inspire them. Overcoming any kind of obstacle or challenge is going to just be what the King of Wands is going to be able to do. So you could be in this energy or standing in this energy. So you have Capricorn, Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo. I have cards that are wanting to flip in the reverse here. So it has a different meaning to it to me. The Ten of Swords in the reverse is when we are ready for a rebirth to occur in some area of our life. So it's when something painful has already ended. And now you're experiencing the rebirth. And I feel like this has to do with something that's more in alignment with your Nine of Cups, or even a person or partnership that feels more in alignment with you, like that binary star. Tell me more about the rebirth. Nine of Swords in the reverse. They keep flipping out in the reverse. This is good, though. This is how you want to see this card. So this card focuses on, if it's in the reverse, it focuses on a solution instead of being in our head and overly worried about, things that we can't control. This is really handling those things that we can control and focusing on a solution. So tell me about that solution and what you're talking about with them. You've essentially like overcome the mind and any kind of negativity. It's like you have overcome this. Another Nine of Wands. It's because you never gave up. You were persistent. That's the solution. The solution is for you to be in the Nine of Wands energy, which is your energy, even if exhausted, because that card can be kind of exhausting. There's a spiritual battle going on, right? There's always this spiritual war going on, and you have felt it. You may have some kind of defenses up at this time, but it's like you're not quitting, you're not backing down. That's the energy. Unstoppable, not backing down. Will have your new start here. So this can be news or information coming in about some money that's going to come your way. It does say develop your skills on the card. Could be learning new information or education, a skill, something that allows you to have a new start, in something that is an adventure, a new adventure for you. Tell me more about the new start and maybe the information. Yeah, the new start. Yeah, it's going to be the Ace of Pentacles for you. Hang in there. Things are being balanced with Temperance, which is your energy. It's Earth Angel energy here. Things are being balanced within yourself and in the outside from your angels, from this higher power, this sidereal space. Some things that are out there, arranging the details for you. So this card says Ace of Pentacles. It came from nowhere and it changed everything. That's the opportunity that comes your way. And I do think it's like there's some promise of money here, or message, communication regarding the finances, or what something could bring in if you build it. So you have 999 in your reading, I'm noticing, and you have both cards that represent your sign. So that's great, Sagittarius. That's great. So wealth, financial stability, a new path, a gift from the universe of the Ace of Pentacles that's opening up for you. Look at this, landed on top of the dynamite, landed on top of the King of Wands. He's looking at a building in the background, by the way. It's being burned down. And he's deciding, because he's not afraid of the fire, what he wants to build in its place. So it's going to be unexpected here. I have excitement, passion, action, suspense, destroy, powder keg, fantastic, energetic, breakup, catalyst for change, explosive, short fuse, firecracker, blast, sudden, unexpected, and fast. Ascension. Ascension, hot air balloon. And think about how you feel when you're going up into the hot air balloon. Like all of those things that were heavy, just like the bags that get thrown off to the side, you're releasing that, and then you're going to feel a feeling of lightness. It says balance, uplifting, freedom, going with the flow, rise above, don't resist, a new perspective, untouchable, defying gravity, ascension, elevate, view, feeling good. And gravity, but it's like defying gravity, right? Defying gravity. And your options that you have available to you are showing up as the convertible. Many options, free will, adjacent possibilities, choices, flexible, adaptable, potential, change, freedom, enjoyment. Does say two-faced, going with the wind, alternatives, and preferences. Oh, wow. And the cake card, which is my 1111 card. And I do feel like there's the olive branch belongs in this reading, as in like the Holy Spirit, or the spirit of peace, contentment, peace of mind coming into your life. You're going to have something to celebrate. 1111, the cake card, celebration, ceremony, party, gathering with friends and family, honor, remember, recognize, commemorate, graduation, anniversary, wedding, prom, birthday, and award ceremony. And then they're wanting me to pull from the White Light Oracle to close out your reading. Instead of the angel number, we'll use the White Light Oracle. All right, what do you have closing out for Sagittarius? Obadiah. Let's get 3. Okay. Obadiah. I think that's called Obadiah. Theta of Venus. And telepathy of Terra Mater. Okay. So yeah, there's going to be ideas and solutions that come to you. The universe speaking with you with that telepathy of Terra Mater. I mean, that's talking kind of about you and your connection with the universe, right? You may be going out into nature a lot, conversing with trees, spirits, animal spirits, other people with telepathy. This is mind-to-mind thought reading, thought transfer. I'm going to go to Theta Venus in the book. Attune yourself to higher consciousness by choosing to access the purest frequencies of love within. Acknowledge lower frequencies such as judgment, fear, doubt, or shame when they rise within you, but do not give them a foothold in your heart. You are ready for higher understanding, to see things in a new and more positive light. Allow your inner knowing to guide you to a unique, beautiful, and highly spiritual path. And this is about being a child of Venus too, and feeling a little out of place in a sense when you're here, because your first inclination is to go towards love and like unity consciousness. So it may have felt foreign being around others that didn't carry that belief. So it's kind of like it is a starseed energy here, Theta of Venus. Okay, Obadar. Do not turn away from your path nor what you know in your heart to be true. No matter what appears to be, and no matter what logic may dictate, trust what your heart is telling you. You are safe and protected by spirit. You are spiritually empowered with all that you need to manifest your authentic soul path. You have what it takes to connect with the light and live that connection in practical ways that contribute positive energy to our human collective. And like I said, telepathy, that one's pretty obvious what that one is. And then let's actually do one of these angel number. I do like using the angel numbers to close out with. I've done it for a very long time. So $11, $14, and $20. 11 says you have a keen awareness of what's happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift, and it will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. I am intuitive. 14, you are always open-minded, up to try something new, but you are wise enough to think before you jump into things. Ensuring your time, attention, and efforts are meaningful. I am practical. And 20, you relate to others on almost a cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. I am harmonious. Yeah. And then you could use your telepathy with that, and also that cosmic connection with Venus. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I'm sending you love and light. Until next time. Bye.